Hi, my name is Wes.
Hey everybody, I'm Elijah Walker.
Hi, Elmo's name is Elmo.
There are two new neighbors in the neighborhood. It is so great to meet you, Wes and Elijah. And Elmo, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you too, Mr. Roker.
While Sesame has always celebrated differences and diversity, a father and son tackle a tough issue, race. Why was it important to address race and differences now?
After what happened last summer, we knew that we needed to be more explicit about talking about race because children and families needed it.
With Sesame's Coming Together initiative, creating the ABCs of racial literacy, seeing the issue as Sesame always does through the eyes of a young child. 5-year-old Wes and his meteorologist dad Elijah's experiences, but starting with the basics.
Elmo wants to know why Wes's skin is brown.
Oh, I know why, Elmo. My mom and dad told me. It's because of melanin. Right, Dad?
That's right.
Melanin? What's that?
Well, melanin is something that we each have inside our bodies that make the outside of our bodies the skin color that it is. It also gives us our eye and our hair color.
Experts say children begin to notice the differences in race in infancy and start forming their own sense of identity at a very young age. So Sesame decided to tackle race and racism head on. One of the great things about Sesame Street is that people accept people for who they are. But Wes, there have been times where people have done things or said things that didn't make you feel good.
There was one time at my old school when I wanted to be the pretend guitarist, but they said that I couldn't be the pretend guitarist because of the way that I look, because people who look like me should be rappers because they rap the best. And that wasn't very nice. It made me feel really bad. But then I talked to my dad, and he told me that I could be whatever I wanted to be.
A study commissioned by Sesame Workshop of parents with kids ages 6 to 11 reported that 42% had personally experienced discrimination. Nearly 2/3 of those with black children reporting racist incidents. So to help, Sesame created videos like Breathe, Feel, Share to help kids have open conversations about race and racism.
Breathe. To calm down. Feel. Notice how I'm feeling and say it. And then share. Tell a grown-up what happened.
For the grown-ups watching, a guide to help with those tough conversations. Elijah, I've had to have difficult talks with my kids, but it's particularly tough when you've got to talk to a 4 or 5-year-old about race. How difficult is that?
Yeah, we talk about being proud of things. We talk about things that make us unique, and we talk about some of the difficulties that can come.
Were you surprised that after all this time, you still have to have those conversations?
I'm not surprised. I'm disappointed sometimes. But things do seem like they're getting better, but we want to make sure that we equip our kids with the tools that they need to talk about and to exist in this world.
Teaching these lessons through Sesame characters allows for a directness, a lack of nuance that young kids are looking for.
It was important for us to make sure that people understood not only what was right, which is what we were modeling, but also what was wrong. And so this initiative is trying to really represent that for children and to use language that families and children feel comfortable with.
And since Elijah and I share a fondness for forecasts, the weather report seems somewhat similar across the country. Ernie's Grove, Washington, 88 degrees.
A perfect weather to float your rubber ducky.
That's right. Grover Beach, California, 88 degrees.
And that's just super.
Bird City, Kansas, 88 degrees.
Oh man, I'd like to get out to the park and feed the pigeons.
88 degrees in Oscar, Minnesota.
Well, hopefully it'll get some rain. I know Oscar would love that.
Oh, that's so he's a weatherman, huh?
That's right.
I love that.
So,
That's
yeah,
cute.
And you know, it really is what's so special about this. You need to be able to have these conversations. And something like this helps parents, not just the kids, but the parents have those conversations.
And it feels warm. It feels safe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Good way to start those conversations.
Exactly.
Watch this, and then we can talk through
Right.
it.
So,
good.
and for all these resources to have conversations with your children, it's available for free through Sesame's in the Communities initiative. And you can find a link to it on our website at today.com. Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.